Let's go.
He was born in Oklahoma, and his wife's name is Joe Hellman. But he's not responsible for what he's doing. But his mother told me what it is. Alright. And it's up against the wall, redneck mother. Mother and real not so well.
What I remember most about the first one is the whole thing was over by about 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Ray Wiley Hubbard played, and Joe Pat Hannon, myself, and Donnie Ray Ford, to a nice crowd for the first one, and then it was over and we went home. But had no idea what was going to happen 10 years later.
It's a good idiot and a dog. We'll be sitting on a hollow log. It's the open Wednesday and Friday afternoon.
Yeah, a couple of things I remember about the second kickoff. One thing in particular was Mike Crow hollering, Ralph Kemp, come to the front gate. This is when we recorded live from Mingus, and I also remember Gary P. singing. Mark Miller was holding the words to a song because he couldn't remember the words, and we were trying to get this down on tape at the time.
A fire truck full of water. God, what a face. Call the colonel at the base. You can tell him I found his daughter. Yeah, there's just no way that I could feel as bad at the party for just one night. I know what I did. It's coming back to me now. I spent a week in Abilene last night. I spent a week in Abilene last night, and I was totally out of my mind. I was 10 foot tall.
You know, anytime you move, you feel like it's going to be the last one you have. Turned out to be, as I remember, one of the most fun afternoons that I had was sitting there in the shade of the smokestack and listening. There was a lot of pickers. It was our first time that we actually had some really good campfire picking.
To the mine. Wake up, Thurber, Texas.
First year at Possum Kingdom was just great, man. Everybody had a lot of room, and I remember it was just this beautiful campground, and which put everybody in a really good mood, and the pickers really started coming in year number 4, which I really think made it happen. The campfires, I can still remember the campfires from that Possum Kingdom year. This time I think we finally realized that we must be doing something right, and I remember it as the first year that I could actually say, yes, there would be another year. There would be another Possum Kingdom.
From the National Weather Service, the official Larry Joe Taylor Cook-Off weather forecast, calling for sunny skies today, shady in some spots around the trees, a little dust with pickup trucks trying to climb the hill, so watch out for that. But today we're going to have a high of about 82. Tonight, drunk with a low of 45. Dark spots all over the campgrounds, watch out for those, and then back up to 85 for a great hangover in the morning.
Thank you very much, Mike Crow.
Island time. I like living on island time. I'm not leaving, I changed my mind. I like living on island time.
Well, there was something really wonderful wonderful about this Possum Kingdom, and because we knew that it was getting bigger, and there was also something very sad about it, because I think most of us knew by the end of the night on Saturday night that this would be our last Possum Kingdom, and we hated to leave that beautiful place.
Like I got nowhere to go.
First Trace Rails, I remember we had probably the best music to date, and also we had on Saturday we had the coldest weather that we'd ever had. I remember people huddled up all day, and then that night I remember people were huddled up in their tents, and the next morning on Sunday morning people would come up and say, "Man, we listened to you," and it sounded great from our tent, but it was too cold to come out. '96 was the first year that we went to 3 days, and what a success that was. I remember the Roy Ashley Invitational Songwriters thing down in the campground on Thursday night, just being such a huge success, and everybody was down there in their lawn chairs, and it was great. I remember '97 as being 3 days of the very best music I have ever heard in my life. Around the campfires on stage, it was the weather was perfect. How could it get any better than it was there?
Standing right here in Glen Rose, Texas.
I just thank God that we've all had a chance to be in this place and time, and whether in the audience or on stage, it's a family. Thanks.
Dusted will settle on the dance floor. Campfire light the desert night. Marvin played the fiddle, and Jen sit in the middle, a little closer to me than to guide. The night it will pass so quickly, but there's a feeling that still lingers on as we passed around the turn. That big yellow moon, but on the night twirling the sky. Don't know what we got when we got it. Don't know what we're missing till we tried it. If you're looking straight ahead, you'll never see it. It's just a night beneath the twirling the sky. Washed up Jerry, he knows a man in the moon. Laid his glove on his tub. He watched him leaving, 'cause he's crazy, launching water balloons. He's laughing as loud as he could. Well, you know, we're probably too old for this, or maybe the sane world's too young. We'll drive 500 miles, get loose and get wild, just to see Pan and her smile. much of nothing. Just this, for my son and my wife, and to live it till the end with some renegade friends. And one more night, today's turling. Cause we don't know what we got when we got it. Don't know what we're missing till we try it. We'll be friends. Looking straight ahead, you'll never see it again. It's just a night, it's twirling the sky.